Greetings, beautiful ones, and welcome. This is Nazanin Marashian, Love and Heart Art, deep dive into tools for empowerment and healing. In this episode, I share with you some practices that will allow you to connect in with your inner compass and use this to help you understand when something is helpful or harmful. So we're going to be talking about how to trust your gut. Often our minds can override our bodies when it comes to situations that are perhaps not serving you. Tuning into the body and learning how to work with the energy center of the solar plexus opens the door to our stronger boundaries, our power, our growth, and most importantly, our trust in ourselves, in our intuition, in our gut. The solar plexus is an important energy center, the Manipura in Sanskrit. It is the third of the 7 primary chakras in the body, just above the navel. And understanding this energy center and working with it is so important for setting up our self-esteem, confidence, our ability to have boundaries. And I've talked about this in the other episodes. It is essential for personal power. And when the solar plexus is balanced, you will feel in control of your life. You will feel empowered to make decisions. You will be in touch with your inner wisdom. It is the chakra where the gut feeling originates. And when you experience a strong sense of rightness or discomfort, it's your solar plexus that is sending you a signal. And of course, every energy center in the body is linked somewhere physiologically as well. So here we have the link in with the digestive system, where the phrase gut feeling obviously comes from. So the stomach is, the physical stomach, of course, is the digesting of food and the releasing of nutrients from the fuel that we take in. The energetics of the solar plexus is that it helps us digest our experiences, our emotions, the challenges in life, stress. It is a place that allows us to transform all of life into personal empowerment and self-awareness. And often people with gut problems, also when you want to look at your emotional life, there is an imbalance in this chakra, because a balanced solar plexus chakra manifests as confident, it's healthy, there's self-worth, self-awareness. And an imbalanced solar plexus can lead to feelings of insecurity, indecision, lack of direction. And it's not a permanent state of being. It is fluctuating, as all life is. But having that awareness of why it is important to listen to your gut and how to do it will get you on track to balance out this energy center and push you back into alignment. You know, intuition is a subtle yet powerful force, and the solar plexus is its home. It's where it lives. The listening to your gut feeling is the practice of tuning into this center of intuition to guide your decisions. And how do we do that? Well, here is a process a few things that I have found very useful and simple. They are my go-to when tapping into my gut feeling. And first of all, we must, in this process of tuning in, quiet the mind. To be able to hear your gut feeling, you must silence the noise of the external world and also the internal world of your racing thoughts. Meditation, breath work, time in nature, I've said this many times. It is such a medicine to be in nature and cultivate this silence, which is so necessary to then tune into your intuition. Because when your mind is calm, it is easier to discern all the subtle guidance of your gut, of your emotions, of your solar plexus. And once you've quietened the mind, then really be in the body, focusing on the bodily sensations. Because what does a gut feeling show up as physically? So some of you might experience it as tightening in your stomach, or a sense of warmth or discomfort, or a tingling sensation, or butterflies, or a sinking feeling. I often get this sinking feeling when I know something's off. And these are cues and your body's way of alerting you to something important. And by learning to listen to your body's signals, you strengthen your connection to your inner compass. And then you must acknowledge the message. When your gut feeling is speaking, acknowledge it, even if it doesn't make any logical sense at that moment in time. What is this fluttering, sinking, tingling feeling? Because your intuition is operating beyond the conscious mind, picking up on subtle cues, patterns, energy shifts, vibrations that you will not come into awareness of yet. So the body will always respond first. It is part of the mechanism of our nervous system to keep us all alive and away from danger. And then the mind will kick in. So when you practice the acknowledgement and trust the feeling, then the stronger your connection to your solar plexus becomes, to your gut feeling becomes, and then you can trust it and act on your intuition. And one of the most important steps in trusting your gut is to act on the guidance you receive. Because then it will escalate and take you off track. So we are looking at this as our compass, okay? So you've felt it, you've acknowledged it, and now it's the action. So it might be boundaries in a relationship, or taking a leap in your career, or saying no to something that doesn't feel right. Following through on your gut instinct 100% strengthens your own self-trust. You are the one that knows you. So letting that impulse, that first impulse, to be the guiding truth for you is very important. Because as I mentioned in my introduction, sometimes we overthink things. Often we overthink things. When we override our feelings, we want to rationalize it. We want it to make sense. And sometimes it just doesn't. And all I can say from my lived experience is that the body doesn't lie. If you are feeling it, then listen up. Something is being communicated. And it's not just for danger and, stress response. It's also when things are good, you will feel it in your body. You will feel that relaxing tension. You'll feel the softening in the gut. You'll feel the opening in the heart. Okay, it goes both ways. And that is the compass. And this is the process that I use to tap into my gut knowing. And to really harness the power of the solar plexus, you must also keep it balanced. So when this chakra is in harmony, you will feel capable, confident, aligned with your higher self, and that call to action will be a lot more fluid and a lot more responsive. And the ways to balance your solar plexus is very similar to how to tune into your gut, meditation, breath work, pranayama, breath control, very effective. If you're into Kundalini yoga, perhaps you might have come across this, the breath of fire or deep belly breathing, to really it's like this out breath, pushing that energy center and clearing blockages. It's very revitalizing and restoring of that center. Visualization, meditation on the color yellow. The solar plexus is also connected to the sun, the power of the sun, the light of the sun. Even, I do this every morning, actually, a sunrise meditation where I get up and witness the rising sun and draw in the light of the sun into my solar plexus, into my gut, to charge me, to clear me, to set me and balance me. And even if you can't get up or get out, even visualizing the sunlight, using that as a meditation, will 100% balance out this chakra and superpower you, power charge you, power bank you. Physical exercise, anything associated with the core of the body. So anything that engages the core, like a plank or any kind of sit-ups or anything around the belly, physical exercise, figure 8 rolls and dancing, regular movement for the whole body will release energy. But if you want to really focus in on the core muscles, holding a plank for as long as you can is a fantastic one. And of course, our affirmations, reprogramming our limiting beliefs is super important for this chakra, because you can do all that physical work, but if you still don't believe in yourself, then it's only half full. That cup, that compass is not going to go fully round into your true north. So having phrases like I am confident and strong, I trust my intuition, I am worthy of success. Also humming the mantra Ram, and Ram is also associated with the solar plexus, so chanting is a really great process and practice for that. And really, self-care and boundary setting, this is the place, the solar plexus, this is where we all struggle here. And it's where personal empowerment will thrive, because personal empowerment expands on self-respect and healthy boundaries. Saying no when necessary, protecting your energy from toxic influences, taking time out, taking time in, and reflecting on your own self and the people around you, because your relationships are always a mirror to you. And when you are in tune with the heart of the solar plexus, which is your personal power, which is the sun inside of you, the sun that gives life to all is inside of you, then Your self-trust is unbreakable. And trusting is the way into expansion of your intuition, your personal power, your confidence, your decision making. From that inner knowing, it eliminates all doubt, it eliminates all fear. So when we bring that awareness into action, bring that awareness and that knowing into action, you will be able to easily walk away from harmful relationships. You will recognize it in an instant, and your boundaries will allow you to move it away from you, and you will be able to advocate for your own needs in any setting. And often we find that hard to do that. And it's not about being introverted or extroverted or anything like that. It's not a personality trait. It is the imbalance of our solar plexus. It is the lack of our self-trust. We can all conquer this and find ways of communicating that suit our individual preferences. But we all have this compass. We all have this compass. The solar plexus chakra is our invaluable source of personal power, our compass of life to really get us on track, to trust our feeling, trust our body, and how to navigate this with clarity and grace and beauty is about practicing those processes every day, every moment. And that will strengthen your connection to yourself. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, trust your gut. You got this. It's all inside of you. Until next time, beloveds, this is Nazan in Mauritian, Love and Heart.